Hi, my name is Scott Gibson with Beneath the Surface. I'm here with Peter Spina of goldseekandsilverseek.com. Peter, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
I wanted to get your take now on, we're here at Cambridge House, going into May, or going into the summer, going into June. What's your take on the gold market right now, where we're at and where we're going?
Well, still looks a bit volatile. Obviously, summer's not a very good time of the year, seasonal factor-wise for the market. So, there's definitely potentially more opportunities coming up, even as cheap as things are right now. It's good to have a little cash and hopefully pick some better deals up over the summer. But I'm not very optimistic short term, even though at any time this market could have a really big reversal or bounce.
What about gold right now, specifically the next 3 months? Do you think that summer typically bottoms in June, July, or what's your take?
Yeah, I think seasonally it's around July, August it starts picking up, and gold stocks tend to lead the metal higher, so maybe we are putting in a bottom at this time. I'm a little worried about the general equity markets. Large sell-off could take the gold, silver stocks down with it initially, but the valuations are still incredible at this point. How much lower can it go? It doesn't feel like it could go even lower, but it definitely can. Valuations are incredible. The gold price hit $13.25 twice now in that vicinity, so that might have been a double bottom. It's looking really firm as we close the week out this last week. Option expiries on Tuesday, so maybe we'll get back above that $1,400 mark. But if we break that 15.25, for me, that's really the signal that gold is really moving back higher.
You mentioned a potential pullback in broader equities. You're talking New York market, maybe seeing all-time highs and coming off from there?
Yeah, it seems like things are a bit frothy at the moment. We may have overshot ourselves to the upside. There's a lot of money being printed and finding its way into the market. It seems to be kind of the hot thing right now. But as a contrarian, I'm a little worried that this thing could be overheating short term. I'm not too worried overall in a big stock market. Anything sustained market pullback at this time, I think there is there might be a potential for a quick short-term pullback. If it does drop 500,000 points, that will affect our markets as well.
Right, and you mentioned usually we see the stocks start to lead. We're not seeing any kind of leading happening or any of the stocks start to move yet. It doesn't give a lot of cause for optimism at this point.
The HUI, or if you take any gold stock index and take it ratio versus the gold price, we're at 2001 ratio levels at the start of the bull market. So it's incredible valuations, but it's not showing any sort of leadership at this time.
Well, yeah, and some companies are trading under cash value, and they're sitting on a fair bit of cash. What kind of companies are you looking right now?
I think the miners have excellent risk reward. All the companies are on sale right now. Explorations has some deals, but the miners specifically are a lot more attractive. I look at some mid-tier or senior producers, or like at Ally Nevada. That's a company I own stock in. The company has fallen from about $40 a share late last year, and now it's trading near $7 a share. This is a company with several $100 million market cap, looking to produce 250,000 ounces of gold, eventually 750,000 ounces of gold in a couple of years, and 30 million ounces of silver. With decent margins still at $600 or so gold production cost. So these companies are still making very nice cash flow. They're improving their balance sheets, and it's fundamentally very attractive.
Well, that stock just recently did a financing over $10 a share, and it's pulled back from there, creating potential opportunities.
Yeah, almost $11 a share, $150 million. So it seems even a short-term stock like that, even under these conditions, could happen pretty sharp.
Is there anything you're seeing in sort of the intermediate space or the junior space?
There's a lot of juniors out there that have had a big pullback. Companies that also own shares in Timmins Gold, Silvercrest have recently had earnings, and they're also sponsors on our website. But those companies like Timmins had 10 cents a share earnings last quarter. Balance sheets improved, $26 million in cash, expanding production as well. Silvercrest going underground, doubling production. These companies are all growing very well, making money still. Silvercrest around $7.50 cash cost right now. Even with the price pullback, it's still very attractive. So these companies, to me, you buy them now, you may not hit the bottom, but longer term, these will look really cheap at prices.
Thanks very much for being with us, Peter. And just to say, I don't own those three companies, but thanks for sharing your comments on those companies and your state of what your opinion of the market is, whether gold and silver might be going from here.
Thank you for having me.
Again, my name is Scott Gibson with Beneath the Surface. This is Peter Spina of Gold Seek and Silver Seek. Thanks for being with us.